think UEFA know the conditions of the pitch, and everybody knows that in mid-December the conditions in Ukraine and Eastern Europe are more difficult. So if UEFA was worried about it, they should change. They should change the fixtures and not allow the last fixtures to be played in mid-December. If the fifth fixture is the last fixture here, it would be end of November, not mid-December. So I think that's a problem. So I think the stadium is beautiful, is new, is well taken care of. The pitch is the same. They are trying. They are putting some warm in the top of it, but the pitch is very difficult, and people cannot make miracles. So let's hope that everything goes well. We lost Feyenoord, a game that we should win. The team played well. The team had the game always under control, and when the team was pushing to win, we lost. And in Fenerbahce, another difficult place to go, we conceded a goal in the first minute, which gave the home team the best conditions to win. So I just picked for me, but I agree that, and this is the reality, if you want to qualify, you cannot lose 3 matches away, so that's why you need points. I don't think he's right. I don't think there is something like that. The best coach in the world doesn't exist, in my opinion. Every season, one has to win the FIFA Gold Ball, but I don't think there is the best. You can say the best of the year, and that I agree.
Jose Mourinho and Manchester United getting ready for the Europa League game against Zorya. Olale Ishola joins us now to continue the conversation. We're still talking sports, and remember you can be part of the conversation on Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, Facebook. Olale, good to have you on the program.
Good to have you too, Austin.
Yeah,
see you after a long time.
Yeah, good to see you too, brother.
How are you?
Yeah,
yes. Welcome to the show, Olale.
No, thank you very much.
Guys, did you listen to Jose? He talked about the game, and he says Manchester United needs to win, you know. And then they asked him about the best coach in the world, and he says, look, there's nothing as best coach in the world. You can only be judged by what you've done in a particular year. And I think that's arguably the same thing if you judge what you did in a year and then you become the best coach in the world. But Jose has a contrary opinion. I don't know why.
I will tag along with Jose. The reason why is that we have a bracket, the top echelon of coaches that are there. Jose, Pep Guardiola, Antonio Conte, Carlo Ancelotti, all these are top coaches. But in a particular calendar, based on the performance of your team, you can be judged as a leading coach. But on a stretch of time, like 5 years, 10 years, you have a bracket, a number of coaches that you can call that they are the master tacticians of the game. Jose belong to that bracket. Arsene Wenger belongs to the bracket based on what they've achieved. So I will tag along with it.
Okay. I don't think it's just Jose trying to make us talk again.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that. Let's just focus on the pitch, which is what really matters. Manchester United play Zorya Luhansk later tonight. Jose is not very impressed with the pitch. It's in Russia. It is going to get really cold. Apparently, it's going to get to freezing points later tonight. But they've got to get a draw. I mean, they're not doing too well in the league, and it's looking like they might not get into the top 4. So winning the Europa League has become all of a sudden very crucial for Manchester United.
Okay, when we introduced the like a ballot for people that win the Europa League to play in the Champions League, they added value to that competition.
Okay.
Because Champions League have taken all over the play, have taken the pride of football in Europe. But to make Europa League relevant, to introduce that thing, and it has made that competition for the people that cannot qualify for the Champions League in their league to put in more effort. Manchester United belongs to that group now. That's one. Number two, they have not been performing very well in the league. They have a series of draws. They couldn't close out their games. They were leading, and within the 9 minutes, they'll just consider that goal. And it has really affected them in Europe. By now, they should have qualified in Europa League. So today, they must qualify at a cost.
Wow.
You are talking about the weather. You are talking about the situation in Russia. I don't care. For them to keep their prestige intact, they must qualify.
They have to win. Yeah, they're condemned to. Actually, a draw will be good enough for Manchester United to progress to the next round of the UEFA Europa League. There will be other games that will be played today in the Europa League. We'll just go through some of the selected fixtures. A lot of these fixtures involve Nigerian players. Right. Now, we talked about Zorya versus Manchester United. That will be played in Russia. United need a draw to progress. In other games, we have Feyenoord will take on Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce has Nigeria's Emmanuel Amunike in that side there. Eminike, I beg your pardon. Apoel Nicosia will take on Olympiacos. Olympiacos has the Nigerian striker Brownie Day. Brownie Day is in great form, scoring goals in the Greek league, and we hope to see him, carry on that particular form later tonight. In other games, Mainz 05 will play FK Kabbalah. And Sassuolo will take on Genk. Genk has Wilfred Ndidi. Yeah, it's been linked with Leicester now. I don't know. What do you know about that situation?
That's the latest report I heard that it's been linked to Leicester, but it's still rumors. It's when it becomes reality, that's when I'll conclude that Wilfred Ndidi is going to Leicester. Yeah. Which would be a very good move for him to leave the Belgian league to the English league. That's a leap.
That's a massive leap.
It's a massive leap in his career.
Okay. Right. You know what? We'll put Ndidi on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, really, right? Yes, for me, right? Let him clarify.
So that the viewers can hear from the horses. That's right.
Okay, and two more games. Southampton will take on Apoel Beersheva. Apoel Beersheva, Nigeria's John Ogu, is having a great time. It's a shootout basically between those two sides. Whoever wins will go on to qualify for the next round. And last but not the least, Konyaspor will take on Ghent. We have Nigerian players in Ghent as well too.
Moses Simon.
Yeah, Moses Simon and Anderson City.
Yes.
Okay. So good luck to the Nigerian players today in the UEFA Europa League. Now let's come back to talk about the UEFA Champions League. 16 teams have made it to the next round now. It's a knockout phase basically, and this is where we start to have an idea of which team will go all the way. Yesterday we saw Real Madrid and Dortmund play 2-2 draw. Real Madrid basically 2-0, very comfortable. And they ended up drawing that game. Before I take your thoughts on the match between Real Madrid and Dortmund, let's go through the teams that have qualified for the next round of the UEFA Champions League. There's Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Leicester City, Juventus, Monaco, Napoli. Those as group winners. Real Madrid, because of that draw, it means they will actually qualify as a runner-up. And that means they might get a very tough draw in the next round. Benfica, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, Manchester City, PSG, Porto, Real Madrid, Sevilla. That completes the lineup for the round of 16. I mean, where do we go from here now?
I'm looking forward to see. I can't wait for the second round to start. Because there will be a lot of crackers. Today, the draw comes up on Friday, tomorrow. And with the way things are, it's possible we see a Barcelona Bayern Munich second round matchup. It's possible to say a Real Madrid and against Arsenal. So we have crackers. Now, the major team, there is a fear factor now in Europe, is Dortmund. All top teams would like to avoid Dortmund. Because in the two legs against Real Madrid, despite the team being depleted, they lost Mats Hummels, Eric Mkhitaryan this last season. They lost their top players, but despite that fact, they got some young players, and they are still competing at the highest level.
That's right. They showed that they were a team.
Yes. Check out the two legs against Real with the collection of stars. The Real attack alone, Rolando and Bale, £108 million. Now, in the whole attack of Real, in the whole team of Dortmund, in the whole team, they don't want that. They don't want that price.
And they're competitive.
And they call that they're competitive. So what I'm saying in essence is that the all Europe, Dortmund is the team to beat now. Now, normally, Atletico Madrid is there. That's another fear factor. That's the team you always want to avoid. So the second round gives us a lot of crackers, gives us a lot to cheer as fans.
Because Arsenal fans will be saying, what's Real Madrid doing there?
Why we compare?
Bayern Munich doing there?
Even PSG.
Why have we come first? Yeah, PSG Arsenal, they already met in the group stage, so they can't meet.
They can't meet again. We're just talking about the pair.
Exactly.
The possible pairing in the second round.
And when the draw will be made, we're going to have two pots consisting of group winners, Austin, and the runners-up.
And teams from the same country can play each other in the second round.
So we should look for some potential crackers.
Yes,
right?
there are a lot of potential. There is Juve there. Juve is there's Sevilla. So you have got a lot of crackers for us to serve.
Okay, so we're waiting for the draw. The round of 16 for Champions League to be done, and then we'll talk about it. Let's run through the papers, guys.
Yes.
Let's do it with speed. Front page of the Complete Sports newspaper. Iheanacho, Guardiola can count on me. Eagles star determined to fill the gap made by Aguero, and I think he has what it takes. Guardiola, yes, needs to be confident, needs to believe in this guy, and he will deliver.
Sure. This boy will deliver. He's one of the brightest players in Europe as a young player, and anytime he comes in for Man City, he has something to give to the team. But unfortunately, with the collection of stars in that team, it's difficult for you to make the first 11. But with Aguero, with the suspension being given to Aguero now for some sizable number of matches, for 4 games.
Wow.
And I'd say, guys, you should take the opportunity and bang in the goal.
And he has shown in the past, every time it's coming,
he delivers. He delivers.
That's the word there. Let's go straight to Sporting Life now. That's the next paper for review. And the UEFA Champions League, we talked about it. 2-2 ended between Real Madrid and Dortmund. The Sporting Life, that's the one we're reviewing now. And like you said, Madrid may clash with Arsenal. That's a potential matchup there in the second round. There's a story on Mourinho paying 26 million euros in taxes in Spain as well too. There's a follow-up to the stories that came out that he actually committed tax crimes. Yeah, but I don't know. This one, the authorities obviously have to investigate and reach a conclusion. Austin, yeah, the Super 4 as well. So Wicked Tourists beat 10-man Ifeanyi Uba, and Rangers beat Rivers United 2-0. Onome Bizam and surgery successful. We talked about that. Yeah, good news. Hopefully she can return, to playing at the top level as soon as possible.
Okay, that's it. That's how far we can go this morning on the show. Thank you so much, Olawale Ishola, for coming around.
You're welcome, Austin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hotel, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, we got to go now. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. I'm Tayo Salah.
Okay, thank you for talking to us. Keep those comments, messages coming on Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, Life in Sports. That's the show. On behalf of the team, I'm Austin Okonakpan, and everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.